Our next speaker has himself gone back to school this year. Being a full-time graduate student, that's no light load by the way, with a part-time job and a very needy puppy, doesn't mean he can't take the time to bring you an informative and thoughtful speech though. So sit back, relax, and prepare to hear about a topic that everyone will find extremely useful, mustaches. Please
Good morning, fellow Toastmasters.
Good morning.
I must ask you a question. The mustache, is it the sexy style of the future, or is it a loathsome blight upon our past? Research, I thought, would uncover the mysteries behind the rise and fall of the stash's past. And for the present, well, I thought a little experiment of my own would do. Stepping into the world of mustachian for a week to uncover the juicy details. It was a week.
That was really well.
With many styles, the mustache has experienced a rise and fall in popularity. The golden years. The fall of an empire. The golden years. The first picture of a man with a mustache dates back to 300 BC. This is a Scythian, or Iranian, horseman. This visionary individual has gone on to inspire millions of people throughout the world as we know it today. Some of those people are very powerful. In the United States, 4 of our presidents have worn mustaches. The first, Chester Arthur, the 21st president of the United States, stepped into office in 1881 with his flavor saver. Grover Cleveland, the 22nd president. Theodore Roosevelt, the 26th, and William Taft, the 27th president. When President Taft walked out of the White House in 1913, that marked the last president so far to be wearing a suit strainer. The mustache has experienced widespread, universal popularity and acceptance throughout the first 3/4 of the 20th century. Such iconic figures as Salvador Dali has known to wear a mustache. Excellent artist, even better stash. Burt Reynolds from Smokey and the Bandit. Stash. Tom Selleck. From such memorable, groundbreaking theatrical endeavors as Magnum P.I., Friends, and 3 Men and a Baby. In Friends, there was an episode where Joey and Chandler tried to grow mustaches to be more like Richard, his character. Needless to say, they paled in comparison. And now, the fall of an empire. The 1980s brought a decline in the popularity of the mustache, unfortunately. There were many things going against it. If you were to ask people on the street who they associated the mustache with, you're likely to get answers such as the sexy, cool, Dad Flanders. The loving, warm, compassionate, Adolf Hitler. Recently, the downward spiral continues. There's a trend of people getting tattoos of mustaches on their fingers so they can make cute gestures, such as the following. Needless to say, it is a sad, dark time for the mustache. In my personal research, I thought it would be best to wear the mouth hat for a week and see what details I can uncover, what my reactions would be. The first day with my nose neighbor, I spent inside all day. I was too embarrassed to walk out. I was laughing at myself in the mirror all day. It was a great day. The next day, my family was having a dinner gathering. I thought this would be an excellent time to test out my stash. My family, they'll tell me the truth, let me know how they really feel. Excellent. I get there, my mother looks at me and says, "Oh, your haircut looks great with your mustache." She's of the mindset that if you can't say anything nice, do not say anything at all. My sister, however, came into the room, burst out in laughter. "Ha ha! You look like Mario and Luigi from the Mario Brothers." Which I thought was a great compliment because they've gone on to inspire millions of people throughout the world. I went to my neighborhood grocer, my local grocer, to get some Hallmark items for my diet, milk and Fruit Loops. As I got out into the parking lot, I started walking towards the grocer. A man in a truck came driving by, and he was looking at me. He vanished behind a vehicle, out of sight. When he emerged on the other side, he was still looking. Could not believe his eyes. Were they deceiving him, or had he time traveled back 30 years? Needless to say, his neck was sore for days afterwards, and he almost hit a woman in the parking lot. I was walking my dog around the neighborhood. Some children came by. You look like you're English. You look like you're Mexican. You look like you're from California. None of those made sense to me. Kids say the darndest things. My loving, compassionate, thoughtful girlfriend came home. The words out of her mouth were, "Where's your white pedophile van? I didn't see it in the driveway." I'm surprised neighborhood parents let their kids around you. You are now the creepy guy with a cute puppy. You are Ted Bundy. Ladies and gentlemen, once a cornerstone of the American spirit, the mustache has fallen by the wayside. It's down in the gutter. It's getting rained on. It's stepped on. It's dirty. It's wet. It's crying. It needs you, us, to pick it up, put it back in the spotlight where it belongs.
Yeah.
Awkward pause. Fellow Toastmasters, I must ask you a question. Mustache. Is it the sexy style of the future, or is it a blight upon our past? Only you can decide. Thank you.